Right, this one's going to be a much more extended video for the YouTube version. I'll bring in alternatives for if those of you don't have a TRX, which is absolutely fine. Alright, if you can, if you do have it, it's an awesome bit of kit, or if you go to the gym, again, you can use it in that part as well. So, this one is very much for the time effectiveness. You can sort of drag it out if you did hypertrophy in a gym. Alright, you wouldn't have to do it with the power, or you can probably leave the hypertrophy set, give a proper rest, and then do the power if you want. I like to bring the two together in the form of like a superset. So what it will be is working the chest, upper body first, alright, for the TRX in itself. So you grab the TRX. If you don't have that, the alternative is doing press-ups. If you do press-ups, you might want to be doing more reps, say 12 to 20, whatever sort of takes you fancy really with that. But it's a conventional into the position, down, nice and low, power up. So you're probably going to look about 12 if you're working with that, or if you want, build it back up to say 20, up to 30 if you're just doing a conventional press up. Once you've done that, then the power leg bit straight into it, no rest, is straight to a lateral squat. So jump, lateral squat, jump, alright, move bound and across. That one you probably would want to, depends again, capability. You can do as low as 6, 3 each side, or anything up to 20, bound in 10. But it's keeping that form and then powering back up, keeping it nice and quick to get your legs circulating, feeling that CP system working. So you do each of them 4 times in total. Now, the bit to try and be clear on as much as I can. When you finish the chest press, you give yourself 90 seconds until you start that next one of the chest. So in between that, you've got to do the legs. When you've done the legs, all right, say it takes you 20 to 30 seconds, by the time you're done, you've effectively got 1 more minute left before you do the chest press. You'd still do 90 seconds, but that's how the sort of time would work. Once you've finished 4 each, take a 2-minute rest to properly recover and get ready for the second round, all right? So the second one then will be, again, using this, again, if you can't do conventional, you can turn it into a incline, what's my train of thought for a second? Incline chest press, or keep the grip nice and wide instead of doing a conventional fight. So you would be nice and wide. Again, don't worry too much on the delts. You want to work it so you're feeling the thighs. If you go too high, then it's pretty much you're doing a lateral. So you want to keep it conventional so you're feeling your chest being worked. Again, if you're doing it on an incline press, perhaps do a wider grip so you can really feel the tension a bit more. Once you've done that, you can bound it again. The lateral squats, you don't even need the TRX, by the way. You can even do this without the TRX. So speed skaters, so you're going into here, down to the side, swing your leg out, all right, swing it through, okay? So just to sort of reiterate, it's bound across, swing your leg, bound across, swing your leg side to side. Again, for the flies, you're looking for about 10 to 12, and then with the speed skaters, again, you're looking at a 10 to 20 ratio. Whatever works for you to the point where you're feeling your legs working with that power. Again, same principle applies with the rest period. Once you finish the flies, you go straight to the end. If you've 30 seconds you've taken, then you take the remaining minute for that 90. If you've done it in 10 seconds, you've got then a minute 20 for the rest until you get back to doing the flies. The last one's a bit more conventional. What I did with this was turning it into a decline, all right, which I lift up the TRX, and these are called an atomic press up. So my feet go into the bottom here, and I go into a decline position. Again, you can do the decline if you see fit, and then from the decline you can bring your feet down and do sort of like an in and out jump as if you're about to do a burpee. So an in and out would be that. So you do the decline press up, come down and do that in and out jump. But either way, what you do with the TRX, put your feet at the bottom, and you go into a press up, but as you do that then, you swing your legs forward, okay? That one does it. That's about 10 to 12, again, reps with that. Once you've done that, you then go into split lunges. So again, you can hold the TRX if you want, but you don't have to have that. If need be, it's just power, power, keeping the form, keeping your knee behind, don't force it over, so bound, backwards, whoop, lots of form. Alright, working it so you're bringing it through the thighs and your buttock area. Once you do that again, it's nice to rest before you do a finisher. The finisher is a bit more hardcore, okay? It is, let's just move that down a bit. You're doing a clap, press up, so it'll be down onto the floor, alright, down, up, press up, clap in the air. Do that 10 to 12 times, and then you go straight into, if you've got anything to sort of, just cushion your knees onto the floor, and then from there you bounce up into a frog squat. Again, if you can't do the clap press up, just go onto your knees into the rest position, push yourself up, clap, and back yourself, go. And then with a frog, well, if you can't do that, you just roll back onto your feet into the squat position. All right, hold it for 2 seconds, and then back up. So squat there. That itself, you do those 10 to 12 sets, 10 to 12 reps on each one, with no rest between. So it's one set of the claps, frog squat, straight back to the clap, frog squat. All right, see how it goes. Enjoy.